Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, here we have today a Mazda 3. This is the 2-litre SEL, and this is in the fastback format, so the booted version, a favourite of mine. Now, we don't really get that many of these, but if you've been to North America, Canada, other parts of the world, you probably only ever see a Mazda 3 in the booted form. But being in the UK, most of the cars are hatchback, so it's a bit of a rarity to get one of these. Now, a bit of history about the car. We took this in part exchange only a couple of hours ago. I think the previous owner who picked up their new car must have cleaned it for us before he brought it in, and it's a very nice day today. He came over from Cambridgeshire to collect his new vehicle, and she's in lovely condition and didn't actually require a clean. Obviously the car will be fully valeted for the next owner. Any servicing, any rectification work will be done. Now this is in the Soul Red paint. It's got the black cloth interior. Now I just want to, let's start at the rear. Being the SEL, you've got reverse sensors. Okay, now there aren't any marks on this car that I can see. I mean, I'm sure there are if I look closely enough, but she's in really good condition. You've got a huge boot, so unless you have a pet or you're lugging big, I don't know, fridge freezers around and whatnot, the boot is really practical. And you've got 60-40 split rear seats. You pull these levers and the seats will release, and then they can fold down. But yeah, that boot size is really handsome. And it's obviously very secure, so good for golfers. I know if you keep your golf clubs in, they're a bit more secure in there or out of sight than a hatchback car. Now, being a SKYACTIV car, Mazda SKYACTIV range of vehicles, being super fuel efficient, low emission, this car only attracts £30 road tax, which I think is a massive selling point on these cars, because I think we'll all agree that we probably pay too much tax. Now, this is because even though it's a 2-litre engine, it's so fuel efficient. It actually produces, I think, 119 grams CO2 per kilometre, which is why the road tax is only £30. However, if you bought this car from 2017, 1st of April 2017 onwards, it would attract the higher road tax because the legislation and the tax laws, etc., all changed at that point. But this would have, this does still attract the low road tax, which is really good. Let me take you around the car. Now, I'm sure you'll find an odd stone chip here or there, because the car's covered just under 70,000 miles, 68,000 miles, but nothing that needs painting. Something that's also stands out on this car, the car's got Michelin tyres at the front and Hankook tyres at the back, so they match on the axles, which is what you're supposed to do. Now that's a really good sign of ownership, good quality tyres, not odd tyres on different wheels. So that we often find people who invest in their tyres tend to invest in the condition of their cars and look after their cars very well. And looking around this, it's lovely. There's no pin dents. The alloy wheels as well, there's no corrosion. And now you can often get corrosion on wheels when they haven't been maintained, so cleaned, when they've got a lot of brake dust on them. So yeah, really good sign of ownership. I mean, there's probably a tiny bit of corrosion just on those edges there, but it's really lovely. Obviously, if you want us to send you further pictures, don't hesitate to ask, but I have done a lot of pictures, and you can obviously zoom in and really study them well. Now, let me take you around the back. Something I noticed, so I've done the still pictures before this video, is the interior. Look at that. I mean, look at that. I probably sound a little bit too enthusiastic, but I don't often see 6-year-old cars in this condition. It's just absolutely beautiful. In case you were wondering what the previous owner bought, they were the first owner of this car. They were from Cambridge, and they bought this car brand new. And I think the reason is they came to us is that there aren't a lot of used fastbacks, so saloon cars. So we had one. It was my service manager's car. So they took a drive down today, took them a couple of hours. and they picked this up. They always had this serviced. They had this service with Cambridge Mazda for the first 3 years, and then they've given me the invoices for 2 independent services from that point onwards. So it's got a very good service history, and you can really tell this car's been looked after. Hopefully you can see from the videos and my stills, there isn't even any wear on the driver's seat, not that I can see anyway. Just very, very nice. I wish all our cars came in like this. I think my valeter would also hope for that, because often the case he spends a lot of time getting cars up together before we can even photograph them. Okay, so hopefully I've showed you the outside in enough detail. You've got electric windows and wing mirrors here. The wing mirrors do fold by turning this here. They don't automatically fold, but they do fold by manually doing it. And then you've got left and right. Hello, sir. Hello, how you doing? All right.
Nice car.
Thank you very much. And here we go. The sorry about that. The one of our locals, and so you've got electric windows, mirrors there. You've got a height adjustable driver's seat, okay, which works on a ratchet. So let me show you. Okay, here you've got i-stop, you've got tyre pressure monitoring and traction control. So traction control stops your wheel spinning, helps you brake, stop as safely as possible. Tyre pressure monitoring, if your tyres fall below 4 psi, this little symbol will come up on the dashboard here, just to let you know, look, one of your tyres has lost a bit of pressure. Do check your tyre pressures, which I think is fantastic, because the only times I ever check if I've got a flat is if I've got a flat or the tyre looks soft, because 4 psi won't always look like a soft tyre, and it means you'll get better fuel consumption, and ultimately it's a safer drive. i-stop, what i-stop does, I'm just going to get in the car. i-stop will, and I'll demonstrate this. Hold on. Now, let me get the car started. So you've got keyless start on these cars. So there's the keys. It's got 2 keys, by the way. You put the clutch down. This goes green to say, yep, I've got the key. You can start me. Press the button, and she fires into life. Now, where were we? i-stop. So if I go to applications and I go to fuel economy monitor, there you go. Now, look at this. This gentleman has averaged 47.5 mpg. Okay, let's actually check. And that's an average speed of 34 miles an hour. So that's probably, you know, he probably does a few long runs in that. But that's really, really good for a 2-litre petrol. Now, there's no turbos or anything complicated like that could go wrong. It's nice and simple. But what Mazda have done is, and I know this sounds cheesy, they've defied convention, because that is their slogan, and they've made bigger engines, okay, and made them more fuel efficient. So 47.5, that's excellent. Now it says here, i-stop not ready. Now that's because the engine's not warmed up, because I've only literally driven the car sort of 400 feet down the road. And once it's warmed up, that will go ready. And if I'm in traffic, take it out of gear and I put my foot on the brake, the car will switch off. The moment I put my foot on the clutch, the car will start again. So that's what i-stop is, in case you're wondering. Okay, and it saves fuel. It saves on the environment, saves fuel, ultimately saves money. So we all like that. You've got climate control dual zone. Okay, so I always like it cold. Passengers normally want it warm, so you can do that. Okay, you've got heated seats, so even on the cloth seats, they are heated. They're 3-stage. Okay, and you've got a CD player. Okay, but if you're like me, I don't own CDs anymore. You can pair your phone up, and then you can stream any music on your phone. You can run Spotify, YouTube. I often listen to documentaries as I drive. Once your phone's paired up, so that's done via the Bluetooth. You've got 2 USBs in here and an SD card for the sat nav. They charge and also read information. And the sat nav here, okay, it's really comprehensive. And find address. If you go to town, because often people get confused, and you can put your postcode in. On your route, if you're looking for something I'm normally looking for a petrol station or something to eat. Look, you can check places nearby, so look, you can search. It'll tell you, look, I'm on Leeson's Hill Industrial Estate. It's TW White and Sons, that's us. So it tells you all the sort of businesses around here, okay? But if you set a category, restaurants, what would it be like to go to a restaurant right now? It'd be lovely. Can't wait. Search, it'll give you all the eateries around here, okay? So yeah, so it's really comprehensive. Now, if you're looking for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay on the applications, you can actually upgrade this system. It's about £300 plus the VAT, and this will then have CarPlay and Android Auto on there, and then you can mirror your phone. So this will all stay the same. Bit of a hardware, bit of a software update, and it brings it right up to date. So that's really good. Now this is touchscreen when the car's stationary, but when you're moving along, you can use this here. All right. Now I'll give you a little tour of the inside. It's really lovely. I can't emphasize how lovely this car is. Oh, you've got Isofix Anchorages. See those little buttons there and there? That's where the Isofix Anchorages are. So you plug your Isofix into there. Car's got cruise control, speed limiter. You can set speed limiter, volume controls, auto lights, auto wipers. So it's got all the necessary things for me. Heated seats, Bluetooth, economical, 6-speed gearbox, a nice sporty feel, low road tax. It's wonderful. And the mileage is 68,044 miles. The car will come with a 12-month warranty, 12 months roadside assistance. We'll MOT the car. We'll put a brand new MOT on it for you. It'll be fully validated and ready to go. Anything that needs doing will be done. Part exchange is very, very welcome, and it doesn't have to be a Mazda. It can be anything at all. And we've got finance facilities to suit all. Now, we're trading under the COVID restrictions. So we're trying to, we're doing click and collect, delivery, home delivery service. We can do an online consultation. We're trying to do as many pictures and comprehensive pictures and videos, just so you can really, get an idea of our product and the condition of our product. But if there is anything, any more specific photos and videos you'd like, please don't hesitate to ask. And we're here to help, no matter how trivial the question is. Don't hesitate to ask. You can contact us via live chat, email or phone. Try us at any time of the day, any day of the week. If we don't answer the phone, we will call you back, and if you send us an email, we will respond, usually very quickly. We're working very flexibly at the moment with the current situation. So as I say, try us any time of the day. Thank you very much for watching our video, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye-bye.